Welcome back to DVC Weekly. This is episode 266. My name is Jason Rippleday. I'm the broker of buy and sell DVC. I'm here with Scott Ferrioli.
I'm the owner of DVC-Rental.com, as well as buyandsellDVC.com.
And today is March 11th, 2026. So we're basically in the spring break month here for Florida. So if you're here now, hopefully you're enjoying the sun and the parks and maybe the water park.
I'd say enjoy it now because next week's probably going to get a little bit busier because that's when most of Florida has off. So this is a little bit of a dead time now. Next week, it's going to be a little
It's going to ramp up.
Yep, it's definitely ramping up.
So 11 months from now is February 11th, 2027. So if you want to be in Orlando for the Super Bowl next year, not that the Super Bowl is here. And then 7 months from now is going to be October 11th, 2026. We're going to start on the buy and sell side of things. And I just want to mention something. I don't think I mention it very often, but something that might be overlooked is with banking and borrowing, DVC is extremely flexible. So, this isn't a thing where like a timeshare where you have to buy a week and then use that week every year. You can say you want to buy 100 points and you want to use them every other year for a 200 point stay. Or let's say you want to use them every 3 years, because again, you can bank 1 year, use that regular year's points, and then you can borrow. So you could use your points once every 3 years. 100 point deed every 3 years, of course, will give you 300 points. You get a longer stay or a bigger room. So, I mean, I don't want you to overlook that. You don't have to, go into it saying, because there's a lot of, obviously there's just tons of vacation options out there, whether you're doing cruises, whether you're renting a home, whether you're going to Europe. So if you say, hey, we don't want to go to Disney every year, we just want to go, like I say, every other year, every third year, well, then you can purchase the points accordingly and then do that trip when you want to do it.
And if you ever have extra points, or if you need points, you can always rent them through a company like ours. So if you have extra points, we can rent them out for you and we'll pay you $18 a point. Or if you need extra points, you can always just rent the additional ones that you need and add that onto your reservation.
Absolutely. And now we're on the food review already.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you! Get in my belly!
So for today's food review, we are back at BJ's Brewhouse in Lake Buena Vista for the $13 Pizookie deal. And for this one, my wife had the Italian chicken Parmesan pasta, which is lunch-sized. So I guess they have a regular one that's a little bit bigger. So this is a smaller one for part of their deal for $13. So this one has Parmesan crusted chicken breast, melted mozzarella cheese, spaghetti and marinara sauce, fresh basil, and your choice of a personal Pizookie. They used angel hair pasta on this, which I thought was a little bit more of an odd choice, but definitely wasn't bad. And they definitely didn't skip on the basil of all things. There was tons of basil all over it. Honestly, I found it to be a little bit bland. The sauce didn't have a ton of flavor to it. Definitely needs some salt to pick it up a bit. Chicken's a little bit on the smaller side, but on the menu, they specifically state that this is a smaller portion than the regular chicken parm. I thought that the chicken bacon ranch piadina that I had was definitely better than this one, but this was not bad. Overall, I gave this a 7.2. So I wouldn't personally get this again, but...
Wait, was this the same day that you were?
This is the same day.
Oh, okay.
I had the chicken bacon ranch piadina. She had the chicken parm.
Okay, so the same server.
Same server, same everything. Have not been back. Have not been back since then. I'm not rushing to go back either. I think this $13 Pizookie deal, I think it's like a normal thing, so I don't think it's like a limited time, but I'm not 100% sure as I've never been there before. But I'll go back at some point, and I'll try something else next time.
And now we're on to DVC-Rental.
So from the rental side, just to give you a little bit of a teaser here, because something I don't think we haven't really spoken about, but it's just something adding on to the business, is that I've just closed on a brand new house for the rental side. So we're gonna have like an Airbnb style house. It's gonna be 7 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. We're gonna be doing some theming on it. It has not been done just yet, but we're planning on doing some bedrooms with Harry Potter, probably Rapunzel room, Haunted Mansion room, Star Wars room. There's what this currently right now is set up as a movie theater in the garage with air conditioning and everything. We're gonna be redoing that. And we're probably going to be doing like a Jurassic Park big theme, arcade style, video games, and all sorts of stuff going on in there. It's got a nice pool and spa. It's overlooking a small pond, and behind that's the conservation area. So it's private, quiet, really, really nice and serene. The resort, it's in Emerald Island Resort, it's about 4 miles to Disney property. At the resort amenities, they've got their own pool, basketball and pickleball courts, tennis, beach volleyball, mini golf, their own arcade. They do movies under the stars on like a inflatable movie screen that they do. I think every night. Plus, everything is nice and gated for everybody's safety. I mean, it should be really, really good. I've been debating about doing this for years. I'm excited about it. We're, again, we have not started all the renovation and the changes yet, but we're looking forward to it. We're trying to move stuff along, but hopefully, maybe in a month or two, hopefully less than 2 months, but we'll say a month or two, everything should be offered there. We're going to start some bookings. I've debated about it for years because I figured I'd say half the people or more when they contact us looking for a reservation, stuff is sold out. The Disney stuff, the DVC rooms are a great deal and they sell out so quickly. So we figured it'd be nice to be able to offer a house as well, or a lot of times the 2 and 3 bedrooms can be really expensive for a larger family. I mean, for essentially the price of a studio through us, you can be staying in a 7-bedroom house, and the house should sleep, not even positive the numbers exactly right now, but I think it's probably like 18, we'll say 16 plus people. So you've got rooms for grandparents and all the grandkids and the kids, or you want to do a couple families together. It should have a lot of options for everybody. So we're really excited about it.
And I don't know if I start talking too much, just let me know. But like, have you ever, like in your past coming to Orlando, did you ever rent a home?
Not Orlando.
No, okay. No. And then did you ever have friends or anybody that rented a home?
Yes.
Okay.
I have had friends, and we've had friends. The Callahans, Cassandra, works for DVC-Rental. She has stayed in Emerald Island personally.
Oh wow!
And she really loved the community. And we were debating between a couple communities with Windsor Hills and Emerald Island, and just it seemed I liked the vibe of Emerald Island more. And Windsor Hills was very nice also, and they're both very, very similar distance to Disney. So I mean, both are great resorts, and just in fact that we like the houses, and the houses seem to be a little more impressive and bigger in Emerald Island. So for this house, we figured that was where we wanted to be. So we're looking forward to it. It's stressful, but it's also fun. I'm really excited. But like once we signed, like the first night, like I didn't fall asleep till like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was just laying in bed. I'm like, my brain can't stop racing with different ideas and stuff I want to do and different theming. And what if we add this? Like I couldn't stop. I was joking around with my wife. It's like Christmas. I'm like a little kid. I'm too excited to sleep. And then everything sets in and you're like, oh my God, I'm scared now. So we shall see, but good things are coming. Can't wait for everybody to check it out.
And I just want to say, like, I've known many people that have rented these types of vacation homes, in the area, maybe not in this, but it's just, it's quite a experience because, you're in a home, so you have a car. These people, they can go to Disney for the day. Maybe they want to go to Universal. Maybe they want to go to SeaWorld. Maybe they want to go to the beach. They can go to Clearwater. They can go to Cocoa. And you just have this home where everyone gets their own space. And it's, if they want to take a day, where they're just at the pool, or like you say, there's going to have, these different games and things.
Yeah, and the way we're setting it up is that there's 1 bedroom downstairs. We figured that's great if there's like grandparents who don't want to do the stairs and stuff. They could have the downstairs bedroom, and then you go upstairs, and there's 6 bedrooms. So when you go up the stairs, there's if you branch off to the right, there's 3, and if you branch off to the left, there's 3. So we have all the adult bedding and stuff on one side and all the kids stuff on the other. So I figured all the kids can go on their little side, have their little privacy and maybe be a little bit louder, and all the adults can be on the other side and just have their privacy and just try to mellow out a little more. So it's like lots of stuff for the kids, a little more serene, relaxed for the adults. So it's a nice mix. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, it's exciting. And then for the families that are staying there, and then, they can go to Publix, they can get a bunch of food, that's, not that, I'm sure that people use their kitchen in the Disney Vacation Club rooms. When you have those homes, it seems like you're using the kitchen a little bit more. because
You're not forced to if you don't want to. If
Right,
you
right.
just what you eat on Disney property.
But I mean, it's kind of like
there's
like breakfast, for example. It's just easier to have food on hand for 16 people for breakfast versus trying to go to some restaurant.
saves you so much. Picture 16 people eating breakfast out at Disney property versus making eggs and bacon and whatever you want at home for,
or just having some cereal or whatever. You know?
You can go in Disney property and it's going to cost you $600, or you can eat at home and it'll cost you $15 for eggs and bacon and sausage and biscuits or whatever, and you'll have a wonderful meal.
So I again, like those people that had those vacations, are just, even, and then if you go into like, I know there's, kids theming, but even if you go into like 6 couples and then the guys are going to go golfing, they can go golfing, and it's probably going to be closest, you would say, to Animal Kingdom, correct?
Correct. It'll be closest to Animal Kingdom.
So, I mean, you just have all sorts of options. It turns into, again, not that there's nothing wrong with just going to Disney, but a lot of times these people that are in the homes, they're doing, stuff outside of Disney as well, taking advantage of more stuff in Central Florida, if you will.
Yeah, we just wanted more options for people. Because again, there's obviously nothing wrong with Disney property. That's our main business. But it's nice to have this option if everything's sold out, or if you just want more space. Because again, being stuck in a studio for a week sometimes, with your kids can become a little much, especially if they're over 10 years old, as we discussed a couple weeks ago. So I mean, it can add up. So having the space is really nice. And again, also it doesn't have to be just Disney. I mean, there's a lot of concerts and stuff nearby, sporting events. So it's nice to have a home where a bunch of people could come down and do whatever. Be respectful though. It's my house, so don't mess it up. Be nice. I've gone to a lot of rental homes. I see a lot of scratches and stuff. People are a little rough on some of these rental homes, so try to be nice because I care about this.
No, I'm not going to say it.
Good. Thank you.
Okay. We'll see you next week.
Thank you so much for watching. Join our Facebook group. We would love the Facebook group, Disney Vacation Club Resales DVC, or also make sure you follow our Facebook business page. It's DVC-Rental webpage. So there's a lot of stuff on there. The followers have been jumping up dramatically on there. We're always posting reels and pictures and all sorts of Disney stuff. So definitely check it out. Tons of stuff on there. So thank you for watching.